But of course, it's really impossible to understand what happened in history. How did you approach writing this film?
Well, first of all, thanks for staying, because I know this is not the kind of movie that you want immediately to have a discussion on stage. Thank you for staying. I really, I've been fascinated by, the history of our recent history in 20th century. How did it come? How was it born? How we think that we know so much about, not only about, First World War and Second World War, but also about human history. We seem to be very confident about our view on that. We sort of have this external point of view or godlike point of view. We seem to understand. But I think history is much more about the things that are invisible and you cannot really see and cannot list, as in a series of facts. It's something that's more chaotic. How did the civilization of Europe, that was so brilliantly sophisticated, such as it was the case in Austria-Hungary, it was a good symbol of that. How did this civilization chose the road to self-destruction in a matter of years? That's something that really has been very has fascinated me for a long time. It's not history with the distance. It's how you can immerse yourself in history in a period, and I try to base my cinematic approach on what I think about human experience of life, the fragmented perception, the limitation. It's not a canvas that you have access to when you're even historical times, very important historical times. It's much more. So I think that our this limitation has been in the center of my approach in Son of Soul, but also obviously in Sunset, which has to do with how this human civilization, how the soul of civilization is linked to the human soul. And I was looking in this film for that kind of adventure and exploration.
You are a huge proponent of shooting and seeing films on 35 millimeter, but I understand that the last scene of the film was shot on 65. Can you talk about this decision?
We wanted to open up after this, sort of plunging into the reality of one person and the subjectivity of one person with all its limitations. We wanted to open up to the scope of our vision, so as a point of reference, and my cinematographer suggested that we use 65 to enhance even the to give other other qualities to the picture, and that's why we showed it.
I want to ask first of all, you are incredible in the film. Congratulations.